Hey, what's going on? Since felt the grind of the day and the dolly, know the vibes. I'm snowed in today. So I'm in the crib, I'm not working, I'm off. And I'm not getting paid for it. They say I might be able to go on my day off on Friday and go, but I don't even know if I'm gonna go. I don't know, to be honest with you. And honestly the reason why is just cause lately a nigga just been feeling like I don't know if I'm just tired of my job or I'm just drained or what, but I don't know, I just want some time away from that shit. I ain't gonna cap. I really do. I don't know, just been tired, like, mentally, physically, I just been tired, you feel me? That's why I've been looking to get up out of that shit. I've been applying to different jobs, different roles, anything. I'm opening up myself to any different type of thing right now, cause I don't know. I just been tired of this. I've been doing order selection for 3 years between two companies, and it's just long term. You can't do that shit forever unless you want to like rank up in the company that you work for. And the company that I work for, forget that. You don't waste your time doing that. You might as well just go to something else. So I'm here to talk about like the mental toll of doing these type of jobs. This is for my blue collar niggas. It's for my warehouse niggas, my trade niggas, my truck drivers. You feel me? We all in the same type of shit, whether it's high skill, low skill, whatever you want to call it. You're using your body. Most of these jobs, you either wake up early or you working long hours or you waking up late. I've done it all. I worked early mornings. I worked late nights. I worked midday. I've done the dirty work. I've done all that shit. So, I feel like the physical toll is one thing, but I think if you take care of your body, you can minimize it. That's why I stay in the gym. I'm not gonna lie. I stay in the gym. I try to eat healthy, whatever, because it helps. The mental toll is the thing that people don't talk about. It's hard. Me, I wake up at 3:30 in the morning, Sunday through Thursday. I don't want to wake up at 3:30 in the morning, bro. It's hard, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Like waking up that early, and then I'm out the door by like 4. I get there like 4:20, and the only reason why is because the shift starts at 5. But I get there that early because I'm trying to get my bread, and I want to use certain machines and equipment in there. So, these niggas, it's like a competition with this shit, bro. So I'm trying to keep up with these motherfuckers I work with. So I come in as early as these niggas do. And it's just starting to take a toll on a nigga. I do what I gotta do as a man, you feel me? But it do take a toll on a nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I was just talking to this girl I deal with now about it. You know, cause I guess like I've been told this too, like from my peoples and shit. Like I could be grumpy or I could be negative and whatever, and like I'm not, but it just comes off like that, or like I don't be smiling like that. It's just cause nigga, you want to wake up at 3:30 in the morning and do fucking hard. Like no one understands how fucking hard my work is. No one does. You don't know how hard it is to do order selection until you go and you do that shit. That shit is harder than fucking doing plumbing, electrical, HVAC, nigga. That shit is a marathon, bro. When I first got into this shit, when they said you're like an industrial athlete, them niggas is not lying, son. Them niggas is not lying, bro. And the only reason why I got into it is because I was in survival mode. I needed something that could pay my bills, man. I got into this because I paid my bills. Now I'm out of this survival shit. I'm trying to build, and I'm at a point now, like, I'm ready to pivot. Because, nigga, this shit be hard, bro. This whole you grumpy, you this and that, nigga. You want me to be happy go lucky all the fucking time? When you gotta wake up that early and you gotta do physical shit, and I work shifts where I work 12 hours, nigga, 13 hours on my feet, nigga, and you just around a bunch of pissy ass niggas all day long, nigga. What you expect, gang? And I used to do this shit during nights. I'd rather do this in the morning, at least get off in the daytime, than do this shit at night. Because when I was doing this shit at night, that's how I crashed out. was from doing this shit at night, bro. And it's the mental toll, cause it's like, bro, one, you don't want to do this shit. Two, nigga, it's hard on your body. So you know your body be hurting, and you just wake up some mornings, you just don't want to do it. And then you got, like I said, you gotta deal with these bum niggas you working with, and you know it's hard, my nigga. I just do what I gotta do because, like I said, I'm working towards what I want to do within my life. What I want to do within my life, I want to have my own shit. I want to have my own personal brand. That's what I want. That's why it says on my YouTube handle, Unfiltered Grind too. Cause that's the brand that I want to build. But I'm not stupid. I need a fallback plan. That's one. And two, nigga, if I want to do this shit, I gotta fund it. I could work an easier job, but it ain't gonna cover my bills and give me money to invest in what I want to do. Doing this shit does. It just does. So, you know, that's the mental toll of it. You not wanting to wake up in the morning and do that shit. You know, you dealing with negative ass people. You dealing with your annoying ass managers. No offense. You know, you just, it's hard, my nigga. Like, it's hard. You know what I mean? And another thing too is, you know, a lot of men, especially black men, you know, we don't talk about that shit. That's why I was telling Shorty, like, I don't talk about my problems. I don't vent. I don't like to talk because it's just I don't want like to vent and to talk and there's no solution. Or like the solutions that people give me, I already know. Why don't you go back to school? Why don't you go get a trade? Even though a trade is just physical shit, which I want to get away from at some point. But I am willing to do it. You know, oh, why don't you go back with your parents? I can't go do that. Why don't you it's always just a bunch of stupid ass suggestions or some suggestions that I already ran through. This is my best option. I've already ran through every single option. This is my best option. I can't move back home. I can't move back with my parents. I don't have nowhere to sleep, and my parents don't want me. Not saying they don't want me there, but I've lived away for like what 6 years now. I'm moving back there now. So moving back home ain't gonna make a difference. I'm not going back to college because no degree's gonna give me what I want. I don't want to be in debt anymore. I'm done with the debt, unless the debt is making me money. And the college loan debt, student loan debt, or all that shit just to get a degree, just to get a job to pay off that degree would just set me back. I don't give a fuck what it is. The only degrees I can see myself doing maybe is like nursing. And I don't want to do nursing because I don't want to freaking I don't want to take care of people. I'm not gonna lie. The money's busting. I like the schedule, but I don't want that mental toll doing that shit. I'm not a nurse. I'm just not. I'm not into healthcare and all of that. Nah. I'm more hands on. So you know, my best option is this. I have been looking into trades. I've been looking into apprenticeships. I've been looking into cause I live in New York. You know, I've been looking into city roles, union jobs. I've been looking into everything. So that's my best option. It's just to find something that pays me the same, or pays me more, or gives me overtime. That's just not as hard on my body as what I'm doing now. But it's still a mental toll, regardless of what you're doing. It's all physical shit. It's all mental tolls, bro. Like, and that's why I said, like, my ultimate goal in my life is to one day be making my own money. And I'm willing to work towards that. But that's what I want. And no one talks about the mental side of these type of jobs. And even though I said I don't like to vent, when I was talking to Shorty last night, it helped. I'm not going front. It helped. I don't know. Maybe it was nice just to talk to someone without having to have like someone giving you a solution or some shit like that. Like, cause like I said, I don't like to vent. I don't like to talk. Especially when I've done that shit and like, I've had people sit there and lie to me and tell me that, oh yeah, you could talk to me, bro. You could talk to me, and then I do it. You just look like you don't give a fuck. Or like I've done it with other women and like they throw it back in your fucking face. But this time that didn't happen. So maybe I guess you gotta find the right person you could talk to about certain things. I don't know, but there is a mental toll to this shit that nobody really talks about. And I'm here to talk about that shit because it do be hard. You feel me? It be hard. That's why I said like one day I want to get up out of that completely. That's why I'm just completely against working a job. Like that's just me. Like for example, then this snowstorm, bro. It's a blizzard, bro. It's like 20 something inches outside, and people have to go to work in that shit. To me, that's wicked, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like at the place I work at, the CDL drivers that came in yesterday, they have to drive in this shit and then drive back and then dig their cars on drive on. That's fucked up, bro. And that's the thing about working these jobs, certain places, you're gonna have to show up when it's raining, snowing, storming, and know. I'm not a fucking slave, bro. And then certain people that they don't want to go, but they go because, they might get fired or whatever. That's why, like I said, I'm completely against working forever. I'm not saying working a job is bad. There's nothing wrong with it. A lot of people are cool with what they do. But for me, I can't see myself putting up with that type of shit for the rest of my life. I just can't. That's why I don't have kids. I don't have a house. I don't have a fancy ass car. The car I have, I want to pay it off because I don't want nothing tying me down to these places. Because I'd be damned if I have to go out in this shit and work. I don't give a fuck. I ain't doing this. Someone else can do it. I'm not doing it. I told these niggas yesterday, if y'all was gonna have this shit today, I was not gonna come. I don't care. I ain't coming. And that's just the this is what you gotta do sometimes, man. You gotta put your foot down with these niggas and tell them what's up. I ain't coming. Go kiss my ass. But that's the mental toll of these jobs, man. It wears down on you mentally, physically. I think the mental toll is worse than the physical. Because the low-key creeps up on you, and then you don't realize it until it hits you. You think you Gucci until one day you just start crashing out, and you're like, what the fuck? Your chest getting tight, you get these random headaches, or you start feeling sick because stress. Yeah, stress is the number one killer right there. You feel me? It makes your body inflamed, even worse than the fucking food you eat. And sometimes that shit gets to me too. But that's the mental toll of these jobs, man. And if you're doing this type of job, you're doing this type of work, man, take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually. Don't let it fuck you up too much. Just just do what you gotta do. And if you're truly tired of it, work on something to get out. That's what I'm doing. I'm in building mode. I'm not in survival mode no more. I'm in building. I'm building. I just had 200 uploads on this channel. I'm in building mode. I'm not in survival mode no more. I'm building. So that way I can get out of this shit once and for all. But that's it. You know the vibes. Drink your water, eat your fruits, man. Deuces, man.